So the Jura is this beautiful place on the eastern side of Burgundy. It's rolling hills. The name Jura comes from how old the soils are. They're
Right.
from the Jurassic
That's
era,
when they were formed,
right?
exactly.
So you're about to taste something delicious, as you said. This is a state I was actually able to visit a few months ago. The Domaine Maire. It's a Côtes Jura. It's Grand Mineral. That's the name of the wine itself, referring to the mineral soils, subsoils that the grape just kind of grabs from the ground up and brings it into the glass. This is
And what
a
are we talking about grape-wise?
Pinot Noir.
Oh, okay. So familiar grape and maybe from a not so familiar region, but definitely this is what they hang their hat on as far as varieties?
No, there's Sauvignon, there's
Oh.
Pulsar, there's this local celebrated grapes. However, Pinot Noir, being in the vicinity of Burgundy, has become a staple there. This estate, it's legendary, as are a couple others. Smaller production, delicious wines. What do you think?
It's really lovely. It's really light on its feet. Tastes it's Pinot Noir. There's no doubt about that. It's got that cranberry, a little bit of like orange peel. It has a little bit of herbs, some cola, but it's very light and refreshing. And I love that expression of Pinot Noir. It also has a nice underpinning of minerality, like that very
Yes.
soft minerals right underneath the fruit. And I really love it. I don't sense a lot of oak on this wine. So
No,
I'm not getting
certainly
any of
not.
that big vanilla or cherry, with the sugar coating on them or anything like that. You're really getting a nice sense of the fruit.
It is very important to emphasize that this would be the opposite of Costa Brown or one of those big names
Right.
in California, right? So if you love Pinot Noir as a grape and you celebrate it, so then you can do a whole meal, you can do a full experience between all the different Pinot Noirs of the world, right?
I love that
Sonoma
idea.
Coast with a big
Or even a Blanc
burley
Noir.
coat. Blanc de Noir to start, why not? Little champagne or sparkling. And then you go into Burgundy, and then this is on the opposite side. This to me is, as you mentioned, I love that call you said, like the citrus peel, grapefruit even, ruby
Yes.
red grapefruit. Also a little bit of sandalwood in the palate. Great acidity, sharp, lively, perky, very delicious. And the food that you would pair with this is very different than you would with a big boy like Sonoma Coast, big
Right.
producer, right? Food-wise, what do you think?
I mean, I love that acidity to it. I think you could do this with some grilled shrimp. Like you could you kind of get into some heavier fish, like salmon would be nice with this.
Yes.
Gosh, I think that like a pork tenderloin.
Yes.
Little applesauce on the side, picking
Yeah.
up on that acidity.
Pink peppercorn and light sear on it. Yeah, your possibilities here are quite endless, right? This wouldn't be one that I put with a steak per se.
Not necessarily.
You could.
Right.
You could. Or something a little lighter, even sushi night.
Absolutely.
Like, why not? Fun, delicious, something
Great.
that we've never offered before, and it's here for the Discovery Club. So I hope you're discovering with us.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.